Hey.
Welcome to the Swalow Beer Reviews, Drinking and Thinking. I'm Jammer.
I'm Shagdog. Excellent.
We're the ones you love most.
Didn't say that. The guy owes me a drink.
Time done one. Shagdog, I got my Bayonne, West Germany half-liter mug here. You know. I'm going to pour my Hackashore Oktoberfest in that.
Yeah, and I got my Paulaner, liter mug, and I'm pouring my Keystone Light in there.
You know, the great thing about my mug, as well as that big glass mug you got, the great thing about them is they're thick glass and thick ceramic mug here, you know, that keeps that cold and hot.
Yeah, that was a bargain, because I bought a big, giant Paulaner. I think it was the best beer. It was a big can. It might have been, I don't think it was 32 ounces, but it was pretty big. And this came with it, and it wasn't that much money. I thought, wow. Yeah, it was like a year or two ago. I was like, that's a damn bargain deal.
It's like when I bought that, I forget the name of that beer now, Striker or something like that from Germany. It was a variety pack, variety pack. It came with one of those 1 liter mugs, and I'm like, oh, this is a good deal. You know, it's got it's 2 or 3 different beers and a mug too. I mean, what the hell? Actually, I think I'm gonna have to pour this other one in there right now because it's pretty low. Let me pour this one in there too.
I got a big head. I didn't get my third one in there all the way yet. Almost. Jeff, I got a funny story to tell you about some lady I've been chatting with for about a week or two. Not really chatting that much, but then last week, about 5 or 6 days ago, she was like, "You want to go out next week?"
Hold on a second. Let me turn that down so we can really hear you.
Oh, she said, girl I've been chatting with, she's like, "You want to go out next week?" You know, I haven't really been chatting. Don't even know her that much. I haven't really chatted. Haven't exchanged numbers. I'm like, okay. But anyhow, a couple days ago, I gave her my number.
Yeah.
Then she texted me. I text her back. Anyhow, she calls. I'm getting in bed yesterday. You know, I go to bed around noon.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I get in bed early, about 11:30, so I can fuck around on the phone for about 30 minutes and go to bed. But I got to bed late, about 10 to 12. It was about 12:15. I'm about to go to sleep, about to put my phone down, and my phone buzzes as soon as I put it down, like somebody's calling me. I look at it, and it was no number I recognized because I didn't put her name in there, you know?
Yeah.
And then I waited, then I looked back and text. I was like, oh, that's her. So I called her back. I was like, oh, she's calling me. I call her back, and she's like, I said her name. She goes, yeah. I said, hey, how you doing? I said, you called me? And she goes, yeah. She goes, how you doing? I said, well, I'm in bed. I'm about to go to sleep. I go to sleep at noon. She goes, that's right. You work overnight shift, so.
Yeah.
Oh, she goes, I went out with some friends last night, and they picked me up, and I stayed at their house, and they went to work, and I'm stranded. She called. I think she called. She had actually asked me if I could come pick her up. I said, well, I'm in bed, you know. I think she just called me to pick her up. I don't even know her or anything. So that tells me she's unreliable for herself, at least, right?
Yeah, especially if she's there by herself. That means she's so cheap that she doesn't want to get a Uber or a.
That's what I asked her. I said, "Can't you take an Uber?" And she's like, "Well, I had to pay my rent on that shit. So she's paycheck to paycheck, apparently."
Yeah.
That's another red flag. There's 2 red flags. I'm like, yeah, okay. I said, well, I'm going back to bed. Good luck. Hopefully you get a ride home.
But you know what's good about that is you basically have told her, you know, I am not a money sugar daddy.
Right.
So, you know, if you're looking for a sugar daddy, move on.
Yeah. And she hasn't texted me back since.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Yeah.
I would have just said, I can't do it. I'm sorry. I got to go to work here in a little bit, and I got to get the.
Yeah, I was having
another day.
High hopes for that one. I mean, not that she's really great looking or anything, but she's older, 59. You know, single. Husband was murdered like 20 years ago.
By her.
I don't think it was by her, but But that what might have triggered her to be crazy or something.
Yeah, it might have been triggered her to just live life without a care.
I mean, she's on Facebook. Her personality-wise on Facebook, posting stuff. Mm-hmm. She's a conservative, you can tell, but she posts fun stuff. Like, I got my Kiss shirt on for Ace Frehley, and it's faded because I haven't worn it in a long time. It's like 20 years old. So obviously, she's listened to Kiss for a long time.
Yeah.
They're my top 10 bands.
Top 10?
Oh yeah.
Top 10.
I'm a big Kiss fan of all their hits. They're 3 or 4 good songs
in your life is Kiss.
I can listen to a good 20, 30 songs of Kiss and enjoy myself.
All right, let me ask you this: if you were on a desert island, would it be a part of your top 10 then?
Oh yeah.
It would. You would listen to Lick It Up constantly on the desert island.
More of their older stuff, and then I wasn't really a big Lick It Up fan or Heaven's on Fire fan.
I'm just saying, in general, Beth, you would hear Beth constantly.
Beth, I don't like too much. I mean, it's a good song. Don't get me wrong, but no, Beth, I can't listen to constantly.
Technically, it's not even all that good. It's just a good song to sing.
It's a good song. It sounds classical. It don't sound like
Beth,
Kiss
I
song.
Hear you calling.
But I can't come home right now. And the music, it's like classical music in it.
Yeah, well, it's completely opposite of their image.
Yeah. They're probably, Paul and Gene were probably upset when it became the number one hit because, the records, they came out in Detroit Rock City as the first single. And that was the B side of the single. And then Beth became number one somehow. And then they came out with its own single record. They're probably like,
because Detroit Rock City, to me, it's an all right song. I don't mind it and all that stuff, but it ain't all that.
That's good.
Detroit Rock City. Yeah.
Get up, everybody want to move their feet. Get down, everybody's gonna lose their seat. I get out right on Saturday night. I mean, it's a good song, but yeah. I like it.
I didn't say I didn't like it. I just said
I like it better than Beth, actually. But that was one of my favorite Kiss albums, though. That album, though, Destroyer.
I'm just amazed that you would put it in your top 10. I maybe your top 20 or 40, but not top 10.
That was my top 10 overall.
Of all the bands out there, you picked that as one of the top 10.
Of mine, my top 10. I'm not saying the top.
I'm not saying of yours. I mean, I'm surprised.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying they're the 20th best, 10th best.
So what other bands would you put in your top 10?
Well, I got, who my number one is, Rat, right?
Rat, right.
I like Poison, Skid Row, Seven Mary 3, Tesla.
Do you have White Snake or the Black
Crowes? I like White Snake. Bon Jovi might be in my top 10. Bon Jovi.
Metallica, AC/DC, Black Sabbath.
No.
Megadeth.
No.
Iron Maiden.
I'm trying to think. You're throwing me off.
The Cars, Huey Lewis and the News.
I mean, I do like those bands, but Rat, Poison, Skid Row, Tesla, Dokken.
Dokken?
Seven Mary 3. I put Gin Blossoms probably in my top 10.
Here's what I'm also thinking to myself as I think of myself of it being on an island and having to listen to my top 10 bands, meaning their life of songs, their song catalog.
Yeah.
I think to myself, how many times can I listen to the Scorpions, Rock You Like a Hurricane?
Scorpions are good. I like the pre-Rock You Like a Hurricane Scorpions. That older stuff in the late 70s, early 80s. Was
Rush.
Good. I'm never a big Rush fan. He sounds like an elf or something. Yeah. He sounds like an elf to me. Like what an elf would sound like in an 80s fantasy movie.
Yeah. As far as, but I think about their collection of songs. Rat at least has a collection of songs, especially on their first, your Out of Cellar album. They have almost every song on there is a good song. And the others, you got a collection of a few on each one that is good and everything like that. I can say, okay, I can mix that up with the other 9 bands, and I probably wouldn't get too sick and tired of it.
Poison, I really like the first 2 albums, actually. The third one's okay. I wasn't really big on the third one, but...
I can be honest with you. If I heard Huey Lewis, it doesn't matter. I've heard their songs probably 50,000 times. Every time I'm there singing along with them,
Yeah, I mean, that's another one. Huey Lewis, I mean, the greatest hits. I mean, yeah. At least 6 or 7 of those songs.
Sports, 4. That was the other one. Jacob's I don't know. Yeah.
My favorite Huey Lewis song, Hard and Soul, is my favorite Huey Lewis song. When that came out, I was probably like 12 years old or something. Yeah. She's got it all. And then it goes into that little loving her. It's like kind of hard rock mixed with some. Yeah, it was like
loving all the time.
And plus, I was going through puberty then, so I was like,
yeah.
All your puberty songs are some of your favorites.
I'm telling you right now, Huey Lewis, I could listen to them over and over again. I could listen to.
Here's P.A. Brune's.
Oh, what's his name?
I bet you none of those are in your top 10 jammer.
Typo negative. See, I can see Black Sabbath because there's a lot of songs from that time period. Yeah. Bauhaus. Okay, yeah. I don't know if I would put.
It would have been funny if we just threw in something weird in there, like Big Country or something. Yeah. Right? Yeah.
It's like one hit wonder. Oh yeah, Tears for Fear. Everybody wants to rule the world.
Yeah. Is Sarah Brightman? Is that death metal? Sarah Brightman? I'm not sure about that one.
I can't remember Sarah Brightman.
Yeah.
That must be some,
That's my aisle list. Yeah.
So now just remember, you got to listen to them constantly, 24 hours a day, over and over again.
Yeah, as I get older, I can't speak for P.A. Brune's because obviously not. Oh, it's classic opera for her. Okay, well, that'd be a good one for easy listen to music, I guess.
Yeah. See, that just tells you right there, he's not just metal and all that stuff. He's got a little bit of variety there,
That's why he picked him, Jeffrey. That's his favorite, Jeffrey. Don't you?
Right. No, I'm just making sure that he knows what we're talking about.
Forever.
Yeah.
I'd be more on an aisle by myself. I'd be more worried about having fucking bananas or coconuts or crabs. Not those kind of crabs.
Oh, yeah, you got crabs now. What are you talking about? Yeah, touch of class. Yeah, you gotta. I'm just thinking of all the different people throughout history that I could put into that.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot. There's a lot of bands with their greatest hits, their best songs. There's some bands that are shitty as hell.
Yeah.
But they got really 10 good songs. I mean, can you listen to those 10 songs over and over again?
Here's the thing, though. You're listening to their whole collection of works. That's the thing.
Can I just take their greatest hits album?
No. You got to listen to the bands, all their songs.
All their albums. Yeah.
You have to hear it over and over again.
I can do it for some of those bands I mentioned.
You say that, but 5 years in, would you still say that?
Yeah. I mean, well, with Rat, I'm going to say that, but
no, I just it's interesting. It's like picking your top 10 movies that you could watch over and over again.
That's even harder movies,
Yeah.
When I was younger, I used to say, these are my favorite movies, but now it's even hard.
Yeah, I mean, because then, really, can you watch it over and over again? I mean,
well, It's a Wonderful Life. I can watch it every Christmas. Yeah.
That's why there's so many divorces out there because you got
Jimmy Stewart.
No, I'm just saying because you got so many people going. I can't fuck this same person over and over again for the rest of my life.
I still spin most of these bands' albums regularly.
That's awesome.
I don't know about you, P.A. Brune's, but when the 90s came around, I had some friends in Pennsylvania when I lived in Pennsylvania. Everybody had
Well, they say you got a friend in Pennsylvania.
Guys I hung out with, I was the hair metal guy. All of them were like, Slayer,
Big Country,
Iron Maiden. No,
Mike and the Mechanics.
They liked all that stuff. But in the '90s, I was shocked.
Culture
I came home jamming on vacation one time from the Army, and one of them who used to like, I think Iron Maiden was his favorite band. He likes the Smashing Pumpkins, and then the other one who liked Slayer was liking some other band. I was like, what the fuck?
I mean, there's a lot of different songs out there, different bands and everything. There's a whole collection of music out there. I mean, and you know what? I like the idea of what PA was doing. He was putting a little classical in there, kind of mixing it up.
Yeah.
Because that's what I would have to do. I would have to mix it up a little bit just so I wouldn't get so sick of that one particular style of music.
I wouldn't listen to every freaking album by everybody that I pick because there's not too many bands that have more than 2 good albums. A lot of bands have maybe 1 or 2 good albums, and the rest are either okay, good, or shit.
I used to think to myself, because most albums had 8 to say 12 songs at the most. I used to say if I could get 3 or 4 songs out of an album, I was doing good.
Yeah.
That I liked.
Yeah.
Then I was doing good. If I got more than that, then I got my money's worth and more.
Yeah, I haven't really bought that many albums over the past 25 years. I bought one of Audio Slave's.
You don't have to.
Foo Fighters, yeah, I know you don't have to. Foo Fighters' Greatest Hits. I went to buy Foo Fighters' new album in 2011. They didn't have it at Walmart, and so I bought their Greatest Hits one instead.
My whole thing.
That might be the last CD I bought. It was Foo Fighters.
Here's what I got to say about it, though. It's the crazy thing about it is that everybody's dependent on like YouTube Music, Amazon Music, and listen, or Spotify, or one of those services to listen to music. And they'll buy and make their own playlist on the digital downloads and stuff like that. But there's something to be said. If you to disconnect completely, to have that vinyl, put that vinyl on or that CD on, and just listen to it in your house without having anything of the outside world connected to you. That is a pure pleasure. And there's a resurgence of people wanting dumb phones now. They want to get away from the smartphones, and they're wanting these dumb phones that are just. Hey, I talk, text, and that's it. Talk and text.
How about Google Maps?
They don't want any of that. They just want talk and text.
Wow, they sell those?
Yeah, that's the crazy thing about it. There's a resurgence of it, and I don't blame them because there's a resurgence of people who want vinyl because it sounds more alive. When you listen to a vinyl record. Granted, you're going to have some of those sounds, those little crackling sounds, if you don't take care of your record and all that stuff.
When I moved in 2018, beginning of 2018, January, with my ex there, we moved to another place. And I didn't have a lot of records, but I had about 8 or 10 records or something. Poison. I had the original, album cover for the Kendrick, Open Up and Say Ah, they got banned at the girl.
Oh, you know how much that thing's worth now?
I know. Mine wasn't worth as much because the friggin' record store used it as a hang up on the wall, had a hole in it where they pinned it up on the wall. That's the one I got, apparently. That's the only one they had left. But that's the one I had, and yeah, I'm sure it's probably worth something at least. But
it's worth $50,000 now.
Yeah, no, it's not worth that much.
Yeah, it's worth $50,000.
No.
Yours with the hole in it would probably worth $35,000.
No.
Imagine if you still had it.
Yeah. But I took that. I had to open up and say, look what the cat dragon, shout the devil, out of the cellar. Out of the cellar, I only threw away because it was kind of, I've had it since 1984, so it was kind of wear and tear,
Oh, man.
But I threw them all out when I moved. They were scratched and stuff. I was like, fuck it.
Yeah, see, they love you because people probably came along and gathered that up and probably selling it for big bucks now.
Yeah. I had Quiet Riot, Metal Hells.
I have a disc, a vinyl disc with Iron Maiden's, the punch, the guy, what's his name? What this character's name?
Oh, Eddie.
Eddie, with the head, fist through the head type thing.
Yeah, I forget what that one was. Yeah.
Can I Play with Madness? I think it was.
Could have been. Yeah.
It's a cut, basically the shape of that, and it's got the color and all that stuff. And then, believe it or not, I have Madonna's True Blue.
Oh, that's a good song.
A blue vinyl.
Yeah. That song brings back memories. You know why?
True Blue, baby, I love you.
High school was the Blue Devils.
You're the one I'm thinking of.
JVT.
It's me like a glove.
And my ex-girlfriend, my girlfriend at the time, sent request. You can do song requests. Oh, this is dedicated to so-and-so. This is dedicated to Shagdog. True Blue by Madonna. Because I was the blue.
Hey, the only reason I have True Blue from Madonna is because I saw it was a blue vinyl C45.
Oh, really?
And I said, you know what? That's going to be a collectible one day. Let me grab that. Yeah. And you got to remember, those 45s only cost anywhere between $75 to $2. Yeah.
Yeah. I remember I had one before I got the Rat cassette of Invasion of Privacy. I got the 45 first. I had to lay it down on one side, and I forgot what the hell was on. Never You Loved might have been on the other side. I can't remember now. I lost that one. I don't know where the hell that one went. But
yeah, I used to collect a few of those different ones like that. If I saw something special or something, I would go ahead and buy it and think to myself, maybe one day I'll sell it for some money.
88, 89, Jimmer, I was collecting 12-inch records, rap songs. It'd be like song on one side, and then on the other side might have been the instrumental version, scratching them, whatever, I come home from the Army. I think my younger brother sold that shit. They were all gone. I was like, what happened to them? I don't know. Yeah. I think he took them and sold them.
Yeah.
I didn't have a lot. It was probably about 8 or 10, but,
That's a shame.
That was my collection. I was poor.
Yeah.
I tell you what, Jammer. I mean, I know how you like Big Top Head Todd and the Monsters. Would you have them on your top 10 or no?
I don't know because there's so many great people from the past. Here's the thing. I would want to mix it up to where it's songs I could sing with, songs that I could listen to over and over again. Just
don't you wish there was a magical box and it just played every song that you loved over your whole lifetime?
It would be awesome, wouldn't it?
You don't even have to put the information in. It just knows you. Here's a song that's going to make you feel good today.
Well, that's what's going to happen. They're going to have this little cord you just plug into this AI box, and the AI box extracts that information from you. And next thing you know, it's playing all these different music. Just like it's going to play your favorite porn movies for you. You just plug into your head all the movies that you ever saw, the scenes that you saw. They'll play those favorites for you. Yeah.
Got a lot of babysitter episodes there.
Would that be crazy if you could do that kind of crap?
That became that really corrupts you, porno does. When I first saw like babysitter episodes, like a couple come home with a babysitter, and that shit corrupts your mind. And now that's one of my favorite kind right there.
You look at it and you say, oh man, I don't want to watch that. What the hell? Some sicko has to watch that. And then the next thing you know, you're feeling it. You're like, oh, well, this is not that bad. I like this. This is kind of kinky. I like it.
I even saw one where a couple, the son brought the girlfriend over and he's like, oh my God, I forgot something at work. I gotta go back where I was. I'll come back and just hang out with my parents. And the parents do the son's girlfriend.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
That's sick. Imagine if your parents did something like that,
Yeah, I mean, to have sex with your girlfriend, and then if you come back, want to join in with you.
That's even go that far, but that'd be crazy.
Oh, well, it's only one step away.
What would you do? Say you're back a young 20 Jammer, and You drop Jennifer off at your parents' house. Oh, I gotta go back to work again. So I'll be back in a little bit. Yeah. And you come home and catch you.
It's something else, wouldn't it?
That'd be something you never forget. That's for damn sure.
You'll be traumatized for life.
And what's really bad now is I'd be like, bitch, why don't you let me know you're a freak? Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's the other problem. That's the other problem with relationships.
Okay.
Do they truly... here's the thing. Do you truly let out your freak flag and let it fly? I mean, in the ideal world, you're... in the ideal world, you would say this is all my turn-ons and turn-offs and everything like that, and what are yours? And okay, let's live them, you know.
All right.
And you go out and exploring your favorite turns-ons and everything. What, your hands so weak you can't?
No, I like doing the Trump thing, Jim.
You're like Winnie the Pooh or something. Oh,
no, Trump. You know, Trump did that one.
Yeah. But what's the deal with you? You're so weak-handed. Have you gone gay on me or something? You know.
It's a tribute.
You're so weak
To my favorite president.
Oh, okay. You're scratching your right palm, which means money will be leaving you soon.
Oh, is that what that means? Because it is itching. You know, it's itching. I don't know if it's from this glass or what. There's a little crease here in the center of the handle. I think
the old wise tales is that you be paying out some money here.
Oh shit! I hope I don't lose my great fucking Roth IRA that I've been investing in for the past 10 months.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. In general, I think people would be more open and more but most time people reserve some of that freakiness, and
even if they do let it show a little bit, then they feel embarrassed or something about it. Yeah.
Or being judgmental,
or embarrassed themselves. I mean, when you look at some of the episodes I've had, I was like, holy shit. I mean, not that I would, most of the times I probably wouldn't even
I forgot to put in for the song toe sucking.
Toe sucking, yeah.
I should have put that in there.
I've always sucked two girls' toes before. Yeah.
Well, you could tell her that she should consider herself privileged.
Right. Yeah, I'm only really drunk when I suck some toes.
I think in some ways you do things for the shock value and the funny, the humor.
Right, that's true.
I don't think if you didn't have a crowd there watching and all that stuff, I don't think you would have done that.
This one time I went to my brother's house. A friend of ours, I knew her from Pennsylvania. She came down to visit them. She was friends with them or whatever. Her and her husband got divorced. I knew her husband. Me and Diddy went over to Sean's house. This is like right after we moved to Florida, within 6-7 months when he got his first apartment.
Oh, yeah.
And she's there. Well, I got drunk. Me and Pat or Diddy are kind of like trying to get her attention, Mm-hmm. Anyhow, I sucked her toes at one time. Mm-hmm. I don't recall doing anything with her else besides that. But she told me like a couple years ago, I chatted with her. She was like, "Oh yeah, we did it." I'm like, "What?" I said, "I don't remember doing anything with you besides sucking your toes."
Yeah.
But she tried to say that we did something. I don't think I did though. I think I remember.
She might have been teasing, yeah.
Yeah. Hey, have you seen Peacemaker, the series Peacemaker?
No.
If you ever get a chance to watch it, there's a guy in it, Vigilante, is another character. And he's another hero, but vigilante, hence his name, right? Anti-hero or whatever. But he's a nerd, but he's a lethal killer, but a nerd. And He's always thinking, Peacemaker, I'm Peacemaker's best friend, and stuff like that. But anyhow, they go to alternate universe, parallel universe, and he meets himself. And he comes in the room of the alternate self, and the guy's like, "Hey, I'm you." They're like, "What?" He's like, "Yeah." And he's like, "Really?" And they do Spidey shit to each other. We both just Spidey to each other, And it's almost like it reminds me of the Jerk being a superhero, It's like that's what. And the Jerk, the movie, actually, the Jerk name, a Jerk is somebody you don't like. The name of that movie should have been something different. I think it'd be more rememberable if it was something different, like the Dummy or something. I don't know.
The Jerk's pretty rememberable to me.
The Jerk, though, is just somebody you don't like. It's like almost a nice word for an asshole,
Well, I guess.
What a jerk.
Yeah.
Not a dummy. A retard.
Idiot. I'm sure he could lift his own beer up with one hand, though.
Palm situation. What's a palm inch mean? I tell you, there's I don't know if you can see it, but there's a crease there. It's like, I think it's scratching my palm or something.
Oh, yeah?
It's not good. That should be on the inside or something.
That's the molding.
One-handed this time, do you ever?
No. Barely.
Yeah, it is hard to get a grip on it.
Man, all the German people would think something's wrong with you if you were there in the middle of the crowd of people and you're holding two hands, holding the bowl.
I'd say, make America great, Trump. Yeah.
Oh, boy.
What do you got, Maryland shirt on? Is that what kind of shirt you got on? Maryland flag or something?
Yeah. That's what it is.
That's exciting.
Yeah. I have some matching shorts too.
Oh wow! Yeah.
It was cheap. I bought it on what is that, Route One? I don't mean to advertise another website, but I bought it on Route One. It was for a tremendous discount. Some like the Natty Bow shirts I got for $5. I mean, you can't beat that. Get a T-shirt for $5.
Have you ever gone to the beach and been compared to Bon Jovi?
Been compared to what? Been
like
to the beach?
Some people see you at the beach and say, "Hey, look, it's Bon Jovi."
Why would they say that?
I don't know. That's what I'm asking you. Has it ever happened?
No, I've been to the beach. Never been compared to Bon Jovi.
My brother Diddy, back in his young days, he had blonde hair, not blonde like Bon Jovi, but shoulder down to his shoulder. And he had the shades, like the Bret the Hitman Hart type shades and the hat on. And we're at Atlantic City Beach. We came by some like Hispanic people, probably Puerto Rican or Cuban or something. And, hey, look, it's Bon Jovi.
They didn't expect it. Yeah, we're making fun of him. That's what it was.
Yeah. And he's like, hey. My brother's like, yeah.
Yeah. As far as shows that I watched lately, whatever, like, you know what I watched recently?
Nothing good.
Actually, I went back and did a retro thing and watched Fletch.
The movie.
Yeah.
Part 2 also?
I'm on part 2 now. I just paused it whenever we were doing beer reviews.
Was it good?
Fletch is Fletch. I mean, I don't... that's a movie that I don't dislike, but it's not one of my favorite. And there's some funny parts in there, and there's some character, where he's doing different names of different people. Oh, my name is Billie Jean King, that kind of... Yeah, he made up several different names and stuff like that. And I look at Chevy and I think to myself, yeah, it's a shame, I sent you that thing with Chevy Chase and Randy Quaid at the Dallas whatever that FX Con or whatever it is, Sci-Fi Con. Did you see it? Anyway,
today?
in recent years, where he's older, they're both fat and gray and all that stuff like that. And Randy Quaid, Chevy's saying something. Of course, after they, all right. So first they say, "Hey, oh wow, hey, how you doing? We're gonna have to do some stuff together." So they're talking like that, and then all of a sudden, Chevy is going like into the Clark character, right? Because people are trying to take a picture and stuff like that. And he starts to say stuff like that. And Randy goes, "Is that true, Clark?" Or some phrase where he says Clark, and he just sounds perfect. Yeah. It's like a consummate, what's his name in the movie?
Randy Quaid's character? Cousin Eddie.
Cousin Eddie. He sounded just like, of course he's going to sound just like Cousin Eddie because he plays the character Cousin Eddie. Yeah. But the fact that he was using a line that would sound just like what Cousin Eddie would say.
I was surprised that they didn't do more. They could have done more movies like that. It could have been spectacular. Every 2 years they should have been doing a movie.
Oh yeah, I think they should have pushed it for what it was worth. Kept
fucking a money grab.
Yeah. Keep pumping it out until finally there was no more box office.
You had the Christmas, you had the Vegas. I don't know how many years in between those two, maybe 3 or 4 years, 5 years.
You could have done New Year's.
Could have done New York.
Yeah. You could have done Mexico.
Right.
You could have done
Grand Canyon.
Yeah. You could. The Middle East. Could have done a Middle East one.
Yeah, like the pyramids or something.
Yeah, we could have offended a lot of people over there. That would have been good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You could have done a cruise.
Oh, yeah, that would have been good. A cruise.
Vacation. National Lampoon's Cruise Vacation. That would have been a good one.
Could you imagine that?
Yeah.
All right, so the movies itself, the original Vacation came out in 1983. Then 2 years later was European Vacation.
85.
4 years later came out in 89, which was Christmas Vacation.
Yeah, I saw that movie there.
And then it was almost 10 years, 1997, for Vegas Vacation.
Was it that long? Wow.
There is another Christmas Vacation 2 in 2003.
But it's different people.
That one has Cousin Eddie in it, but I don't know if it had anybody else in it. And then they had Hotel Hell Vacation 2010.
Never heard that one. But they had the other Vacation where the Chevy Chase had a cameo in it, him and the wife, but it was supposed to be the son and his family.
Yeah, the Vacation, Christmas Vacation 2 is just Cousin Eddie.
Yeah.
Hotel Hell it does have Chevy Chase in it, so I need to look that up. I need to watch that. I need to see that.
However, it's just a short movie or something.
14 minutes. Yeah, that's probably more of a commercial type thing.
Yeah, they had the spin-off. I forget what it's called, but it was supposed to be.
They had Vacation in 2015.
Yeah, Vacation. That was horrible. Yeah.
It was all right, but it wasn't anything because you had the people that playing the characters. They just weren't the same.
Yeah, I think they still have, as old as they are now, Chevy Chase and all them still have little kids in the movie, or teenagers. I think it'd be better.
I just think that Chevy, there is a genius to his idiocy.
There's a genius to Shagdog's idiocy too, and I think they come out with a new one, have all the different people that played their kids, like alternate reality one, multiverse.
You have Anthony Michael Hall.
Yeah, multiverse Vacation. That's what they call it.
Anthony Michael Hall comes back, and what's her name comes back.
It keeps running into all the different kids, and Rusty, you changed it.
Yeah, just in general, I think that they could have done a lot more movies together, even if it wasn't vacation movies. They could have, you know, Chevy. There, like I said, there's a genius to his idiocy because he does a lot of slapstick stuff when he was younger.
Yeah.
Meaning physical slapstick comedy where he's doing pratfalls and stuff like that and crazy stuff. Yeah. But the facial expressions that he gave and all that kind of stuff, he did some good facial expressions that sold it. And when he was at the mall and he's looking at the girl's underwear and his son comes walking up and says,
"What do you think about that, Russ?"
Yeah. Goes all the way up to her thigh. Right? What do you think? You know?
Yeah.
And when he was looking at what's her name, the model, as they're driving down the road, you know, you know, doing the little facial expressions and stuff. And,
the part where he's thinking about the girl at the mall or whatever at the pool when he's dreaming about the pool later.
'Tis the season to be merry. That's my name.
Yeah, he's thinking about his pool he's gonna buy, and everybody's there, Eddie and all. And all of a sudden,
is the one.
Yeah, and all of a sudden she's on a diet and she flings the bottom at him or whatever, and then the little
Santa.
Santa.
Is it Santa? You know. But Randy Quaid, he sold his character, boy. Let me tell you,
sugar's full.
Yeah. Hey, Clark, I want you to give yourself something. So really,
Yeah.
When he was going on, thanks there, Clark. I appreciate that. You know.
Was he in the first two movies?
Yeah, he was in the first one, and he was in the Vacation and all that stuff. The second.
Yeah, I know he's in Vegas and the Christmas.
Maybe not National Lampoon's European one. Maybe not that one.
But he was in the first one with an aunt that dies in the car and all that shit.
Let's see, cast for the second one. No, Randy Quaid wasn't in the second one. John Astin was in the second one. You remember Mr. Addams from the Addams Family?
Oh, yeah.
He was in that one. But no, Randy Quaid wasn't in that one.
Oh.
Yeah. But he had some good they had good cast there because they had Eric Idle and Mel Smith and a few others.
They brought John Candy in at the end of the first one because the original ending they didn't like, so they brought John Candy in.
Mm-hmm.
And John Candy is great, man.
Yeah, they didn't tap into his talent like they should have either. You know, that's one of the ones. I look at some actors throughout the years and I say they just didn't get some good roles.
Right.
They could have got some better roles. They would have been great. You know.
Yeah.
And I mean, he had
some good ones. Yeah, but he could probably a lot more actually.
Yeah, he could have got a few more, and it would have been.
I mean, if you just look at his chops and even the character he plays in, which is probably a little bit of his John Toronto character, the JFK movie where he's a Louisiana version of Johnny Toronto, right? It's like
he was good.
Daddy-O. Yeah. you gotta be mistaken, Daddy-O. If I'm gonna.
Well, you know, he did that cameo, and that kind of worked out to be bigger than a cameo to a degree in Home Alone. But they talk about that whole little scene, and they say it's like the devil and all that kind of stuff. And, you know, John Candy was supposedly the devil, and when he was trying to take what's her name to her kid, and played in a polka band and all that. And some of those things
he did almost a polka character that whatever that show from Canada that he used to play on. He had a
Second City.
Character. Yeah, Second City.
The other thing about it is the John Candy. The thing with him doing that scene. Some of those scenes that he did for free, you know?
Yeah.
Because he's like, well, no, I'll do it for free because you I came out You know, you help me especially for Howard. What's his name? John Hughes.
Yeah.
He wanted to take care of John Hughes. You know.
Yeah, you know, John Candy with his part ownership of the Toronto Argonauts with Wayne Gretzky and the other guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he liked football and stuff. But I think he got too much involved in side projects and that, you know, kind of like he's doing football, he's doing this, you know, doing that, doing a lot of stuff. But I watched that documentary, I Like Me. You know, I had a couple tears shed, Jammer.
Yeah. Here's the conspiracy about the Home Alone scene that I was talking about. It's actually a popular fan theory that the character Gus Polinski is a devil who answers the prayers of Kevin's mother, Kate, after she exclaims she would sell her soul to the devil to get home. The theory suggests that the Scranton Airport's location on a crossroads is the spot where the deal is made, with Gus, a supernatural figure, helping her to get home in an ironic twist. The theory is often linked to the similar fan theory about John Candy's character in Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, being that he turns into the devil in that one scene where they're driving the wrong way.
Yeah.
Yeah. The location Gus appears shortly after that line is spoken in the Scranton Airport, which famously located on the crossroads, a place often associated with making deals with the devil in folklore. The ironic twist, the theory proposes Gus' help is the price Kate gets home. At the same time, her husband and other children who stayed behind arrive via direct flight, making her frantic journey seem unnecessary and the deal a waste of her soul.
Right. Oh, it is a conspiracy. Yeah.
And the connection to Planes, Trains, and
Automobiles
is the devil theory is often applied to John Carey to suggest that the demonic force in the movie as well.
Yeah, they did arrive at the same time, right? Yeah. She went through all that shit and got the same.
And you're like, oh, look at that. If she just waited, she would have been home already, you know. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's crazy. I don't know what to think of that.
Yeah, who's your all those actors from Saturday Night Live, those comedians from back then? Who's your favorite? You got Dan Aykroyd, Bill Murray, Chevy Chase.
That's the thing. Chevy Chase could have had a lot more movies if, and you know, he had a few good ones, but I think they wasted their opportunity with him. The same thing with Bill Murray. I think they wasted their opportunity with Bill Murray. He had a lot of good scenes, good movies, and all that stuff, but they wasted their opportunity. There should have been so much more better vehicles for their ability, you know. Eddie Murphy, he's probably got the better end of the stick because he had a few vehicles there that really showcased his talent.
Yeah, Beverly Hills Cop. Yeah, another
48 hours. I mean, you know, and
Beverly Hills Cop. Yeah, all that shit. Yeah.
And then he got into the whole Doolittle and stuff like that. You know, stuff, Disney stuff. So you know, he had a few avenues there, but.
I mean, how do you rate success? Is it money or the accolades of being in movies?
Well, in my opinion, go ahead.
Oh, really? Whoever made the most money, I guess, is the most successful, really, right?
Well, I would say who is going to be the most memorable.
That too, yeah.
Because, you can make all the money in the world and you're set for life and everything, but if nobody remembers you, then you kind of wasted your opportunity.
Yeah, but really, after you die, after so many decades and generations, nobody remembers you anyhow, unless you're really
but here's
famous.
The thing. People are still watching films from the 40s and 30s.
Yeah, we got some comments there, Jammer.
Okay, what do you got?
Mr. Gonzalez has commented.
Oh, he's commented several times. Right, here's one. Pour me a beer. I agree with you. Pour us all a beer. Oh, yeah, Jennifer Aniston. Huh.
She's still mine. I'd doink her with Jammer's dick.
I would still doink her in with my own dick. Pamela Anderson. I would have to. I think her young version of her girl next door look, all that stuff was perfect. She turned around and started thinking that she needed bigger boobs and all that stuff, and went out. Blonde hair, bigger boobs. And then she started getting with what's his name and all that stuff, and then got hepatitis C. Oh my God! I'm like, what the hell?
But supposedly she don't have it anymore. She took that pill and got rid of it.
Yeah, supposedly. Yeah, whatever. Would you still want to chance it?
If she can prove it to me. Yeah. But she's old now, so why would I want to chance it anyhow?
That's the other thing. I saw her in the last film, this recent film that she was in, and she looks pretty rough. I mean,
yeah. I know the last time I saw her, some public thing, she didn't wear makeup. Her hair is brown now, or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, when I thought, that's the problem with these women. They look good. They look, I mean, in my opinion, they look very good and everything, and then all of a sudden they decide, oh, I need bigger boobs. Oh, I need my lips to be bigger, and I need to have a little facelift. I need this. I need that.
How come we can't make our dicks bigger any easier? Yeah.
Of all the technology, huh?
Yeah.
That's out there that they have.
There should be something. You inject this in your dick can become a lot thicker and longer.
Well, they do have that ability.
I mean, forever.
They'll inject collagen, which you have to get injected several times.
No, nothing unnatural. So we're gonna inject these proteins and amino acids into your dick.
Well, you missed the opportunity when you were younger. Your dick could have grown if you played with it more.
Or if I ate healthier.
I don't know. Just making it.
If I ate more spinach.
What was it? What do you say? I'm fit to the finish because I eat my spinach.
Fit to the finish.
Yeah. It's pretty wild. I mean, I don't know what to think of all that because I really think to myself that these women they turn around and do these things and they ruin their looks. They ruin their.
Yeah. Women ruin everything. Since Adam, they fucking picked that apple, made Adam eat it, and they've been ruining everything ever since.
Oh, man. That's a very controversial statement made by Shagdog.
It's true. I mean, women are fucking needy and picky and a lot of stuff, and they ruin a lot of things. They blame men for a lot of things, but women are fucking needy. I mean, you go to the grocery store, what's everything geared to sell? Women and children, really, if you go to the stores. Men, hardware, sporting goods, okay, that's men. But everything else is women and children. Women and children first.
You lost Gonzalez.
Fuck you, Gonzalez. Thanks for watching, though.
Make sure to like and subscribe and tinkle the bell. You've already commented, so you might as well.
Yeah, Gonzalez. We should have maybe spoke to him in Spanish. We might have kept him on for longer.
I can't speak Spanish.
Did he have something to say at the end?
Donde este?
Pamela. Donde este? Hey, Gonzalez might be back. We got one viewer back.
Nah, there he is. Yeah, there's a lot of different actors and actors. When you talk about being able to access the their talents and everything. From Saturday Night Live, I have to say, Chevy, Bill Murray, Eddie, Will Ferrell,
Steve Martin,
Mike Myers. Who else?
I mean, if you do Mike Myers, you got to do Chris Farrell. Chris Farley. Chris Farley.
Farrell. Yeah, he was Farrell, all right.
Mike Myers had good characters. I mean,
what's his name? Adam Sandler.
What's the hell's the guy that played Garth in Wayne's World?
That was not Martin Short, but
Dana Carvey.
Dana Carvey, yeah.
Yeah, he had great characters there in life. Movie-wise, he never did well,
Never ascended. I mean, they had not Short Circuit, but what was the one where he was Martin Short? Was it Martin Short that was the Shrunk?
Honey, I Shrunk the Kid?
No. Remember, what's his name? Quaid. Dennis Quaid got shrunk. And he was injected into Martin Short.
Yeah, I forget what that was called, That was great,
That was pretty good.
The only Dana Carvey movie I remember, I don't even remember Dana Carvey in any movies, actually.
Other than Wayne's World.
Yeah. He was Garth. That's the only movie I remember. Now, the other guy, Chris Spade with Chris Farley, they were a pretty good team up there.
Yeah.
Imagine all the movies they could have made over the years,
But Dana Carvey did do one of the most iconic sketches from Saturday Night Live during his time period, and that was Choppin' Broccoli.
And he had the church lady.
And the church lady,
Yeah. And he did a great George Bush.
Yeah.
And a great Ross Perot.
Yeah. So.
All right, Jammer. Was that it for you? You gotta get to work tonight, right?
Yeah.
You better drink up.
I guess I should go. We've been on for 56 minutes.
Yeah, whatever limit. All right, brother.
Yeah. Thanks for watching. Comment, and like, and subscribe, and make sure you tinkle that bell.
Jammer, you got to get a Florida shirt. Florida flag shirt. Red Cross, Red X.
Yeah. The only reason I got this is it was cheap. So. Otherwise, I would.
Yeah. And we'll have to ask the guests. If you like that music playing in the background, let us know. Jammer created all this music, so he's proud of it, so don't hurt his feelings.
Yeah, that's right. You can't beat these songs, man. Here we go. You ready, Shagdog?
Shagdog and Jammer, pour yourself a beer. Got ales and stouts, pilsners on display. With taste in them all in the funnest way.
I can't get up.
What's the problem?
I'm stuck.
Oh my goodness. He's lost it.
Rough. I got stuck because my ass went off the chair and I was stuck between the table. I couldn't get back up.
Let the good times ride. Music, movies, TV, sports on the screen. Heroes like Batman and Superman in between. Spider-Man swinging, taking life in stride. And the greatest American hero for pride.
All right. Thanks for watching. Comment, like, and subscribe. And I'm Jammer.
Hey, Gonzalez commented a few more times.
All right, go for it. Joe Pesci. Oh, yeah, Joe Pesci and Robert De Niro. You're right. Yeah. There was some good stuff there, too, yeah.
Yeah, until they got old and they became a bunch of liberal pussies.
Joe Pesci, that classic scene, what is that one where he's talking about, do I look like a clown? Do I amuse you?
Yeah, Goodfellas, yeah.
Goodfellas, yeah.
Fucking amuse you? Huh?
Oh, I look like a clown? And the baseball
What's so
bat
fucking funny about me? Oh, the baseball bat.
Beating him up with the baseball bat.
Oh, wait, Joe, when he got hit with the baseball bat?
Yeah.
In the casino?
There was a time where he was beating some people up in the
Oh, yeah, there's another time when he got beat up with the baseball bat in a casino. But
yeah. Yeah, crazy. You know, Joe Pesci. Yeah.
Good time, Joe Pesci. How about Joe Piscopo?
Yeah, they didn't tap into his talent either. He was good. You know, in skits and stuff, they didn't tap into him.
Yeah, they had a couple.
They could have had a scene with him and Eddie Murphy, you know, and that would have been classic. I mean,
they had a couple with Eddie Murphy.
No, I'm talking about the scene with him in this Eddie Murphy's movie, which was
Beverly
Hills Cop.
Oh,
that would have been perfect if they
like
brought in Joe Piscopo
or
as like a police officer or something, you know.
Yeah, or a criminal.
Or a criminal.
Because you're black and I'm white.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
exactly.
Like that.
But yeah, it was.
They did the Paul McCartney, Stevie Wonder,
Ebony and Ivory.
Yeah,
you're blind and I can see.
I have sight, ever.
Oh, okay, I have sight. Yeah.
You are black and I am white. I'm as blind as a bat and I have sight. Something like that.
Yeah. That was good. They were good back then.
Yeah, I'm ready to go to bed, Jabber.
All right, take care, everybody. Gonzalez, come back and join us one day.
Yeah, watch out for those lizard people, aliens.
Yeah, and you know, Mandela effect. You might relive it and not realize it. Thanks for watching, commenting, liking, subscribing, and sharing. I'm Jammer. Take care.
We'll see you in the next one.
Bye. Hey, join Shagdog and Jammer on the Swalow Beer review.